Aha! Here we are. Trans-Polarian Highway. It runs to Tandaria and beyond, to very end of Polaris. Very, not safe road. Fortunately, Frostbite Rangers patrol highway and help travelers when they can. Rangers camp is just down road. There is hunter there named Maria. We should speak to her before going on.
I am sorry to tell you, but if you were hoping to travel down the Trans-Polarian Highway, you should turn back now. The road is dangerous, even for the Frostbite Rangers, and farther on, it is completely blocked. Traversing the Forlorn Tige is impossible.
Come now, Maria. Nothing is impossible for Ivan the Great.
In this case, I suspect it is. But perhaps you can help us, and together we can make the road safe again. Bully mammoths have taken over the road around the bend, pushing travelers around, stealing their lunches and everything else. A report just came in that they overturned another wagon. I must remain here to keep the camp secure, but you could go and offer assistance.
Oh, you there! Stop whatever it is you're doing and come over here this instant! It's about time! What must a duchess do to get a little assistance here? I come all the way from Wazakistan, and this is my welcome? And how dare these beastly mammoths treat me this way? Don't they know who I am? I'm Empress Antusket's firstest cousin. She promised me the road would be secure, but it seems you people have failed in your duties. Well? Don't waste any more of my time! Make yourself useful! The bully mammoths took my luggage! You simply must get it back! To be intact. Oh, if my penguin fur coat had gotten dirty, I don't know what I would do. Now, perhaps one of you could help my palanquin bearers carry me to this camp up the road. Are you there, Oski? You look strapping enough.
Ivan the Great does not like being bossed around, but he is gentleman. He will help carry you to camp.
Oh no! I almost forgot one of my most important accessories. My handmaiden, Chili Lily. The bullies pushed her into that cave. Oh! If I were home, I wouldn't bother. I mean, who doesn't have a spare handmaiden in the closet? But I simply must have her in Warrisburg. Are you dear? While this strapping Oski escorts me to camp, go see if you can do anything for little Lily.
Oh dear, be careful. careful. You might not want to come in here. This behemoth is not very nice. No, not very nice at all. It's cold in here, so very cold. I asked politely, but this behemoth won't let me leave. I wouldn't want that to happen to you. Oh goodness, that was scary, so very scary. But you were so brave. Yes, thank you for defeating that big, mean behemoth. We're going to Walrusburg. I hear there are a lot of penguins there. It's exciting, isn't it? I can't wait. Nope, can't wait. That reminds me, did you see the Duchess? Oh, she went to the Rangers camp up the road? That's good, very good. I don't know why, but I always seem to wind up getting bullied by someone. It's sad, so very sad. I should hurry and catch up with the Duchess. She's probably getting impatient, so very impatient. I'll see you at the camp.
Just tell me there's been some kind of uprising in Walrusburg. My cousin's been placed under house arrest. Foolish Aunt Scat. I warned her. You can't trust these penguins. Can you imagine the humiliation she must be suffering? We certainly can't visit Walrusburg now. We'll just have to return to Uzbekistan. Be a dear and tell Lily to get my luggage ready.
Going back to Uzbekistan? Oh dear, we'd have to pass through Urville Station again. There's something bad there, very bad indeed.
Hold on, did Ivan hear correctly? There is trouble at Urville Station? Ivan has friends there. He does not like to hear this.
I'm sure your friends are all right, Ivan. Well, I hope so. Maybe it will be like Walrusburg. Is it true the penguins have taken over? I can hardly believe it. Oh, I would very much like to visit, but I'd have to leave the Duchess. How would I support myself? Oh, dear. There is one thing, I suppose. I make good flapjacks. Yes, I sure do. Could I sell flapjacks in Walrusburg? Maybe, if I had my pan. After we crossed the new Blago Bridge, the tundra trolls in the road demanded a toll, so the Duchess gave them my flapjack pan. She sure did. I guess I'm out of luck. I surely am. Unless... You mean you would go get my flapjack pan? Oh, wow! That would be great! So very great!
Hello, traveler. The word going around camp is that you have some clout in Walrusburg. Might I trouble you for a favor? I have an extremely precious item I need delivered to the fishmonger, but I can't risk showing my face in Walrusburg again. You see, when fishing was outlawed, I shamefully turned to stealing fish. When the inspector's brigade came for me, I fled the city. The Frostbite Rangers took me in and helped me realize the magnitude of my crime. I want nothing more now than to make amends. Could you help lift the guilt off my shoulders by delivering this lookbox of money that I've earned to the fishmonger?
Hello, traveler. I'm Thomas, but everyone here calls me Doc. Technically, I'm a healer, but I can't seem to shake the nickname. I use the resources the land provides to keep the rangers healthy, but for the most part, I help weary travelers survive this bitter cold. My Toasted Toes tincture is a miracle cure for frostbite, if I do say so myself. Unfortunately, I'm running out of its key ingredient. Could I impose upon you to collect tufted saxifrage for me, please? Think of all the frostbitten fingers and toes you'll save.
Fine, take the stupid flapjack pan. I don't know why she needs it, though. Penguins are supposed to eat crepes. Is nothing sacred anymore. Gah!
Oh, goodness, that's it, isn't it? My flapjack pan! I love my flapjack pan so much! Yes, I sure do!
Oh, Lily! It's time for us to depart! We've lost the wagon now, so you'll just have to carry the luggage.
You'll have to excuse me, mistress, but I won't be going back with you. I'm going to stay here in Walrusburg. Yes, I surely am.
Oh, don't be silly. I need you to carry the luggage.
I wish you the best of luck with that, mistress. I certainly do. I hope you have a safe journey. Very safe. All right, Wizard. I guess this is goodbye. Or maybe I'll see you in the city. I'd like that. Like it very much. I'm sorry if I've given your friend Ivan cause to worry. Maybe Maria has better news. You should speak with her.
The road is certainly safer, Ivan, but the bridge is another matter altogether. Believe me, I wish it was not the case.
You don't understand, Maria. Ivan and Wizard must get through. Ivan must visit Urville Station, and Wizard must find Baba Yaga.
Baba Yaga? You people are truly mad, aren't you? Listen, if you're determined, you'll just have to deal with Diomo, the bridge builder. Diomo and his Tundra trolls like to tear down bridges. Then they build new ones and charge travelers a toll to get across. That's what they've done with the new Blago Bridge. If you want to cross, you'll have to get Diomo to raise the bridge. Good luck! Can't believe I'm saying this, but if you make it across, look for my sister Zoya. She can point you in the direction of Baba Yaga's house.
Hey, you's gotta help! Big stinky slime monster trollnap Schmo's sweet baby sister! You gotta save her! Oh yeah, please! Big stinky slime monster take everyone's treasures! Monster take sweet baby sister cause Schmo ain't got no dodo! Yous go to Big Stinky Slime Monster's scary monster lair and rescue sweet baby sister? Probably bunch of treasures in there too. Yous can have. Schmo trick yous! There's no such thing as big stinky slime monster, silly! Schmo ain't even got no baby sister! And instead of yous getting bunch of treasures, Schmo and Schmo's bros gonna take yous as treasures!
Schmo and his bros can't take no more. We no try trick anyone again. Promise, honest. Just take a bunch of treasures and go.
Here I sit trying to run a legitimate business and everyone gives me trouble. I built this bridge! So what if I tore down the old one? No one gets across my bridge today! No one! If you've got a complaint, by all means, come a little closer. I dare you. You made your point. I'll move on. Another day, another bridge.
So it goes.
There is lever. Pull that and it will lower bridge. Then we are on our way, comrade. No more delays. Now we cross bridge and look for Maria's sister Zoya. Ivan has met her before. Zoya knows Forlorn Taeg like back of her paw. She will guide you to Baba Yaga's house. Ivan must attend to other matters. I hope you understand, comrade. This was not Ivan's intent. You heard about trouble in Ervil Station, yes? Ivan has history there. If penguins of Ervil are in danger, he must go. We will not part ways just yet, though. Let us find Zoya first.
You're the first ones I've seen come across that bridge in some time. Does that mean someone taught Diomo a lesson? Good. Glad to hear it. Ivan, it's been a while. What brings you out here? You have a delivery for the witch.
In the matter of speaking, yes. My comrade here is Wizard from Ravenwood and needs your help to find Baba Yaga's house.
Then this wizard is either very brave or very foolish. Baba Yaga does not allow visitors, nor is her house easy to find. Are you aware of the risks you are taking, wizard? Very well then, I will help you, but don't say I didn't warn you.
Thank you, Zoya. And now, Ivan the Great must hurry to Urville Station. Goodbye for now, comrade, and good luck.
The rumors say Urville Station has fallen on hard times. Ivan may be facing as much danger as you, my friend. Baba Yaga's house is hidden deep in the thick boughs. Many souls have wandered into these woods and never returned. The snow treants do not allow trespassers. I suspect that is why the witch chose their forest for her home. To find Baba Yaga, you must have the snow treants' cooperation. You'll have to confront their leader, Snowbeard, in the cold clearing.
Is there anywhere an old treant can go to rest on his roots? Who dares disturb the serenity of Snowbeard? You will suffer for it. Softskin. Why do you trouble an old treant so? Baba Yaga, you wish to visit the witch? If you will meet me back out in the boughs, I will show you why that is a problem. Baba Yaga lives behind here, in the Veiled Vale. The boughs block your path. Long ago, I could have parted them for you. But it is now forbidden. The Pyromancer, Detoli the Destroyer, will burn down the entire forest if I part the boughs. He has a scorched earth charm, a vile thing. If you are daring enough to enter the Destroyer's sunken tower and recover the charm, then I can part the boughs on your behalf. I knew they'd send someone. I told them scorched earth magic could be Tunderia's greatest defense. But they wouldn't listen. Now they see the truth, don't they? And they've sent you to steal my research. Never! I'll reduce it all to cinders. Persist? What is it that you want? My scorched earth charm. Snowbeard put you up to this, didn't he? That old tree. I knew he'd try to pull something. Very well. I'll just incinerate him. After I incinerate you first. The scorched earth charm would make me invincible. Go ahead, give it to Snowbeard. Tired of these snow treants anyways. I'll find another forest to terrorize. Scorched earth charm. Thank you, Soft Skin. Finally, I can stop living in constant fear of fire. The other snow treants will be slow to understand, but you have saved us, and now I shall fulfill my end of our bargain. There, the boughs are parted. You may enter the veiled vale. Proceed with caution, Soft Skin. The witch is far more fearsome than Detoli.
An eerie silence permeates this part of the forest. It's as if all the wildlife were holding its breath.
Oh, hey there. I think maybe you took a wrong turn somewhere. You're either lost or you're some kind of crazy wanderer. Where are you trying to get to? Wow, you're actually looking for the old witch? Sorry, that's just weird. Usually, people try to avoid her. Well, you found her house all right, but the witch isn't home. She's probably in her garden. But I wouldn't disturb her. She's not very nice. Like some of the snowmen around here. They're downright mean. Not all of them, of course, but I'd steer clear of the mean ones. Anyways, not my place to tell you what to do. If you want to see the witch, it's your choice. Her garden is right down the path over there.
The statue garden is snow-covered and silent. The witch is nowhere in sight. There are only snowmen, as still as the statues that loom overhead.
Well, now, isn't this something? Do my eyes deceive me? Or has a wizard from Ravenwood wandered into my garden? This is not a wizard garden, though. It's a statue garden, and my statues don't take kindly to tourists. Neither do I. You're more formidable than you look. Yes, I'm impressed. That doesn't happen often. So, you want the old witch's counsel, do you? I suppose I could spare a few minutes. Meet me back at my house and we can talk. Might not like what I have to say, though. Might not.
Brave soft skin, you've already done much for the life of this forest. But we are not out of the woods yet, as your kind are oft to say. Titoli the Destroyer held sway over the snow treants for too long, and it singed their good sense. Though free now, they're left with the scars of dry rot Titoli caused. But dry rot can be overcome if removed early enough. Go shake the roots and rattle the limbs of the poor snow treants until they're cured of the virulent dry rot that corrupts their minds.
Well now, here we are. I'd say welcome to my humble home, but as you already know, you're really not welcome. This is my daughter, Mallory. Mallory, this young wizard came all the way from Ravenwood.
We actually met outside. What? Don't look at me that way. I've been taught not to trust strangers. I tried to warn you at least.
Well, wizard, you've gone to all this trouble to find me. What do you want? Yes, Bartleby sick, that is worrisome. Bartleby is ancient, older than the spiral, even older than the first world. Never heard of such a being falling ill, not in Polaris.
Wait, isn't the Aurorical old like that? Didn't you say you saw troubling signs in the sky? You said you were worried about her. Her temple isn't too far. Maybe the wizard should go and check on her. Or maybe she would know something at least.
Such a smart girl. Doesn't know when to be discreet, but smart. Yes, there were signs the Aurorical is in distress. It might be related. Getting to the Sunless Shrine won't be easy, but that's your problem. Go out the back and Mallory can show you which way to go.
Listen, wizard, if you're going to see the Aurorical, I'm coming too. I've heard she can see the future, and I've got some questions. The witch told me about the Aurorical, but refused to take me. I asked why, and she said, because I said so. I'm not satisfied with that. So, this is the way. Once we get above the icefall, supposedly, we just follow the river straight to the Sunless Shrine. Let's go. Uh-oh. I think that was the path to get above the icefall. Looks like there's been an avalanche. We'll have to find another way. Hey, check out that cave over there. Maybe there's someone in there who could help us. Worth checking anyways. Oh no! It's a Yeti! It's gonna eat us! Run!
Wait, don't run! I'm a Yeti, but I'm no monster. I was raised by a shoemaker in Marleybone. I'm a vegetarian, honest. Seriously, come on in. Warm yourself by my fire. I haven't talked to anyone in weeks. I'd enjoy the company. There you go. It's cold out here. A good campfire is mandatory. Preparation is key on an expedition like this. I always come fully equipped. So, what brings sophisticated folks like yourselves way out here? You need to get above the icefall? No worries. I totally got you covered. I got ropes and everything. Hey though, maybe you could do me a favor first? I'm looking for another Yeti. I have been for my whole life. I've heard there were sightings out here, and I've seen tracks. But turns out, this Yeti's like totally elusive. Either that, or it doesn't exist. The Ice Blight Elves know something, though. They tease me every time I go out. If you could get them to talk, that'd be so awesome.
You want to know about the wild she-yeti? I'll tell you. She's wild. I don't know where she lives, though. You'll have to ask Lord Groff.
You got them to talk? Awesome! So there really is another Yeti? And it's a she-Yeti? Whoa! This is totally coming together. Have to ask Lord Groff, eh? Can't say I'm too happy about that. Groff is really gruff. He's not someone I consider cool. I suspect he won't be too friendly about this. Truth be told, I'm an explorer, not a fighter. Maybe you should go ahead and soften him up. I'll just gather up all my gear, break down my camp and everything, and then I'll catch up. Alright? Yeah, alright.
Excuse me, did I invite you into my glen? I don't think so. You're going to get a cold reception. Enough! Back off already! All this fighting is making me hot! What is it you want to know? You want to know where that beastly she-yeti lives? Fine! Her name is Alorna. She lives in a cave up on the ridge.
Up on the ridge? I knew I should have checked there. Thank you, Lord Groff. Maybe you're a righteous guy after all. Well, what are we waiting for? I've been dreaming of this moment my whole life. Come on, I'll race you to the cave. Don't you see? I understand. I felt isolated and frustrated just like you. We don't have to be alone anymore. We've got each other. I don't know. I'm starting to feel a little awkward here. She got this hungry look in her eyes. I think I might need a hand. Gnarly. Not only was she unfriendly, but she was dirty, too. This place is just gross. Meet me outside. That was close. You think she really would have eaten me? Crazy. I don't even want to think about it. You know, I always imagined that if I found another Yeti, we'd understand each other. Guess I had it all wrong. I think we're probably done here. I know. How about we tackle that ice fall? I've been wanting to climb that thing ever since I saw it. Don't worry. I'll do the climbing part. I'll lower a rope for you. Get you up there and then you can be on your way. Hey, what took you so long? No matter. Come on up. You're not going to believe it. The view up here is awesome. Wow, wasn't that an exhilarating climb? Totally life-affirming. Speaking of which, thanks for helping me out on my quest. You know, I realized something while I was standing here. I went in search of a Yeti, and I wound up finding myself. Pretty deep, eh? So yeah, I'm just gonna hang around here for a while and take it all in. I totally hope you guys have an awesome journey, though.
Yeah, thanks, Zoot. Stay mellow, or whatever. It's really not that much farther now to the Sunless Shrine. Check it out! I think that's the shrine right there. We just follow the frozen riverbed and steer clear of the numbskull ogres. Let's go. You don't see something like that every day. I guess that's why it's called the River of Frozen Tears. No one's been here in a long time. Look at the doors. They're frozen shut. You know, I remember reading something about a ritual here. I think we have to light a fire in the 2 braziers to unseal the door. Not much to burn around here, though. Actually, I have an idea. We can gather a couple of the Numbskull Ogres clubs and use those for firewood. Don't worry, I got your back. That should do it. Let's go toss these clubs into the braziers and light them up. Looks like that did the trick. Guess we're going in now. I wonder what we're going to find. You go first.
The stone chamber appears to be ancient, but it's been immaculately maintained. The air still feels clean and fresh.
Jeher Hardin, children of the New Age. In your tongue I am called Vigilant Perrin, and I extend to you the welcome of the Sunless Shrine. From the dawn of this age to this time of twilight, my fellow Luphalim and I have maintained our vigil here. The Oracle foresaw your coming many centuries ago, and all this time we have waited to administer the trials. To gain audience with the Oracle, the first trial you must face is the trial of courage in the north wing of the shrine.
Terror hounds. Why'd it have to be terror hounds? You mean that was only the first of the trials? Great. Can't wait to see what's coming next. Why is this stuff always so difficult?
Jehoiakoraj, young one, you have completed the trial of courage. To gain audience with the Oracle, you must prove you are as wise as you are brave. You must face the trial of wisdom. In the South Wing, you will meet two brothers. One of them will always bear false witness, while the other will always speak the truth. One of the brothers has poisoned claws. He must be struck down first in the duel. Pay close attention to what is said.
Look, I'm going to tell it to you straight. My brother is the one who cannot be honest.
That's not true. He's the liar. I would never deceive you.
I'll tell you this much. If you asked him, he'd tell you that I'm the one with poisoned claws.
Nicely done. It took me a little while to figure it out. You're pretty sharp, you know that? Alright, so 2 trials down, 1 to go. I think we can actually do this.
Jehoiavis, young sage, you have proven you are as wise as you are brave. For your final trial, you must prove your skill at arms and face the trial of valor. Vigilant Gerillo awaits you in the sanctuary. He will test your mettle.
The Oracle has foreseen that you will visit her, but only when you are worthy. It may be that you will have to return another time. Even if I wished to, I could not go easy on you. It is my sacred duty to ensure you are prepared for what is to come. Well fought. It is clear you have faced many battles before today, and they have honed you into a champion among the children of this era. Return to Vigilant Perrin, and he shall usher you into the Auroracle's presence.
Jehovah Valur, young champion. You have faced vigilant Gerillo in a duel and proven you are as valiant as you are wise. You have proven your worthiness to gain audience with the Auroracle. I shall presently usher you in to see her. Before you enter, however, you must know that she is fragile. We do not know what has befallen her, but she appears to have taken ill. Perhaps it is simply time. She has awaited your coming since the dawn of this age, an age now in its twilight. You may enter the Auroracle's chamber. Hear her counsel, but do not expect to fully comprehend it. That often takes time.
Now that is something you don't see every day. I read the ancient texts, but I never imagined she'd be so beautiful.
Not all things are definite, but we always knew the moment would arrive, and so it has. We watched as the first world was destroyed and wept. Then the song was sung and the spiral was woven. We forestalled our sorrow. But that which was frozen in time and in our hearts flows again. The first sign is nigh. A shadow comes to tear land and sky asunder. After, it soon is only a matter of time. When the sand settles, the spiral shall end as it began, with a broken heart. Hearken to me, though. Should the moment rise, the sundering shall be stopped, and the hastening shall be slowed.
That was interesting. I didn't really understand it, but it sounded pretty important, don't you think? You should go back to the witch's house and tell her what the Auroracle said. Maybe she can make something of it. I'll catch up with you. I have some questions for the Auroracle myself. I'm hoping she'll be a little more clear with me.
There you are. It's about time. Ivan's here now, too. He's been waiting, with all this coming and going places like a circus.
I know, it's kind of fun, isn't it? So many exciting things going on. Have you heard the riddles the Auroracle spoke to the wizard?
I'm more interested in hearing why you disobeyed me, girl. But not now. Let the Oski speak. He's been waiting for the wizard to return.
Yes, Ivan comes from Urville Station. Very bad there. Rasputin has turned town into prison camp. This is where he takes prisoners from Bastille. Many penguins there, being forced to work in Rasputin's mine. Ivan needs Wizard's help to free them. What do you say, comrade?
You should go. They need you. And that'll give us time to research and try to figure out the meaning of the Auroracle's riddles.
Perfect. Then Ivan will go ahead. He will meet you on road near Urville Station.
Don't delay, wizard. I need to have a word with my daughter. And then it sounds like we have some work to do.
Ivan is glad you are here, comrade. Ervil Station was cozy village, but Rasputin has built walls and gates, turned it into prison camp. Many years ago, this town, Ervil Station, this is where Ivan's career in circus ended after making terrible mistake. During show, Ivan dropped barbell and audience laughed. Ivan went on rampage, knocked down tent, terrified many children. Very bad. After this, they call him Ivan the Terrible. Ivan has lived with shame many years, but perhaps today he can make amends. There is secret tunnel under wall into city. Red Rosa has gone ahead to scout. Let us go and join her.
Ah, here we are again, mes amis, joining up to liberate penguins from their cruel oppressor. Perhaps we are becoming experts in this business. All the penguins from the Bastille are here. Rasputin's gulag guards keep them in cages and march them in and out of the mine in shifts. They rounded up villagers too, except the old ones. I have seen an elderly penguin peeking out of that house across the street. I think you should go in and find out what he knows. I will stay here and keep watch on the street.
The house smells of musty old clothes and decayed vellum. An elderly penguin watches you expectantly from across the room.
You're late! Yes, I knew you'd come. I had foreseen it. I'm Nostradamus. I see the future. I've even seen the end of the spiral. I can't really talk about that, of course, but that's not why you came, is it? No, you want to change your name, don't you? Wait, no? Really? Oh, yes, you want to free the prisoners. Of course, I knew that. I was just testing you to make sure. Freeing the prisoners, yes. Mayor Lassard is who you want. I have foreseen it. I don't know where they're holding him, but he's the key to freeing the village. You'll have to convince the Gulag guards to talk. Rough them up a bit, and they'll tell you where to find the mayor. Yes, that should work.
you're proving your point, Wizard. What do you want? A mayor? There's no mayor being held here. Perhaps he escaped? I would not know.
Hey! I've orders to rip trespassers into tiny bloody pieces, so, run away! Or don't. I don't really care. Honestly, my heart is just not in this job. I was once a promising dancer, you know. I studied under the famous Baryshnikov. But then I was drafted into the Gulag Guard. I kept practicing my dancing, though, even stationed way out here. That is until the other Gulag Guards began teasing me. The bullies stole my tutu and point shoes. They've shattered my dream. So, do whatever you want here, but if you happen to tangle with the other Gulag Guards, could you get my tutu and point shoes back?
You've returned! What did you learn? What? No mayor? You mean Lassard eluded capture? Good for him, I guess. It seems my prediction was wrong. Who am I fooling? Only myself, apparently. Thought I had a gift. Seems I'm just delusional. I must stop spreading such nonsense. Excuse me. My son always says as much, and he's right. Perhaps he will know better what must be done for the town. Yes, you should go see him. His name is Cesar. If he's not in the mine, he's in the cages outside. He probably has a far more practical idea of how to free the prisoners.
Hey, Wizard, can you help us out? Oh, you talked to my father. Yikes, I'm sorry. He means well, but he's getting a little long in the bill. Hey, wait a minute. Aren't you that circus Oski? Ivan the Terrible? I remember you from when I was a chick. What are you doing here?
Please, Ivan is only here to help. He feels terrible about what happened. He only wants to make it right.
You're here to help? I don't know. I guess we don't have much to lose. Fine. You want to help? Prove it. Go rescue my darling Clementine. Clementine was rallying the prisoners in the mine, so they threw her into the solitary confinement cave. Free her, and we'll talk. What do you think you're doing? This is solitary, one prisoner only, and we already have one. Wait a minute, you're not a guard.
No, you speak to Ivan the Great, and he did not come here to drop off prisoner. He came to pick one up. The penguin comes with us.
Oh yeah? Maybe when penguins fly, comrade, we have orders to keep this one here until she breaks. She isn't going anywhere.
mind, we'll leave Alexander alone. Here's his tutu. But we gave his point shoes to the watch lions to use as shoe toys.
Oh, Cesar sent you? His darling? Oh, no, he didn't. He can't call me that. Not until he properly courts me. Is chivalry dead or what? I guess even boys have their uses, though. Speaking of which, aren't you that strong man who tore down the circus tent several years ago?
Yes, Ivan the Terrible is what they called me. It seems no one here has forgotten about that incident either.
No, you're famous and not in a good way. I could use your help, though. I got a plan to get back at the boss here. His name's Rasputin.
Rasputin? Ha! Ivan can think of nothing he would like better.
Perfect. Ivan and I will head into the mine. Wizard, I'm hoping you and Cesar can free all the prisoners up here and then catch up.
Good luck, comrade. Ivan will see you in mine. He will try to leave a few bad guys for you. But only if you hurry.
Clementine is free? C'est magnifique! Wait, what? She went into that mine with that Oski. I do not trust him. We must hurry so we can catch up. We need to spring these cages, but if you release us now, the watch lions would still keep us from fleeing the camp. Ludus, the Beastmaster, uses a whistle to soothe the beasts. If you go into the kennels and get the whistle, we can use it to escape.
As soon as you enter the kennels, you're nearly overwhelmed with an awful stench. The watch lions must not brush their teeth. Their breath smells like a combination of rotting fruit, stale bread, and raw fish. The watch lions whimper like puppy dogs and scurry away. Unfortunately, the stench remains and seems to worsen as you go deeper into the kennels. The feeding instructions for the watch lions are very specific, suggesting they always be fed bread first, fish second, and fruit last. The watch lions in this room growl and eye you hungrily. If you could fill their feeding dish, they would probably leave you alone. Feed baskets for fish, bread, and fruit are nearby. The watch lions seem to be very picky about the order in which the feed is added to the dish. The feeding instructions for the watch lions are very specific, suggesting they always be fed bread first, fish second, and fruit last. The watch lions happily race over to the feeding bowl, leaving the door unguarded.
What's this, eh? How did you get past? Never mind. You may have bested the beasts, but you'll never best the beast master. Mother told me to stay in the circus. If only I'd listened. It's that strong man's fault. Ivan the Terrible. He ruined everything.
You have that beastly Beastmaster's whistle? Très bon! There is hope then. If you can open the cages, the prisoners can escape this place. The cage release lever is in the Commandant's office. He commandeered the mayor's house. Be careful. He's been very cruel to the prisoners. Once you activate the lever, I'll use the whistle to calm the watch lions so the prisoners can escape the camp. Then I'll meet you back here and we can go down into the mine and catch up with my Clementine and that Oski friend of yours.
My ballet gear! Oh, did the guards chew on my point shoes? Actually, I don't think I want to know. I'm just happy to have them back. It may seem like silly stuff to you, but you've given me back my hopes and dreams, Wizard. I thank you from the bottom of my heart. All I need now is a way out of this dead-end job. I hear talk of political upheaval in Warrisburg. Now is the perfect time for me to ditch this job and return to my dream, the ballet. But I can't just waltz out of here without alerting the other guards unless, of course, their attention was diverted. Setting that pile of scrap wood on fire should distract the Gulag guards long enough for me to escape. Can I count on you? Spasiba. If you can pull this off, I'll reward you as best I can. Look for me outside the station gate.
Arson! Arson! And there's the arsonist! Come over here so we can punish you for arson, arsonist! That's enough! Consider yourself punished. We'll put out the fire. You just get out of here, okay?
It worked! Thank you so much, comrade. I'm off to rebuild my shattered dream. Look for me on the ballet stage if you're ever in Warrisburg.
Hey, why are you opening the door? You let the cold air in. Besides, the Commandant said we could have the banya to ourselves.
Yuri, I don't think they're here for the health benefits. To arms, comrade! We can't let him get to the Commandant. Come, Yuri. It is getting too hot in here. They say we are only supposed to stay for 20 minutes at a time. We should just go.
Zutalor! So now you know. Yes, the mayor betrayed the town. What was I supposed to do? Let him put me in a cage? No! Gray is not my color. Bah! Now that you know the truth, I cannot allow you to leave. Guards, I think my office could use a wizard mounted on the wall. I guess I chose the wrong side. Perhaps we could keep this secret? No? Fine. I hear Walzakistan is nice. I hope it is at least.
The cage release lever creaks into position. You feel a blast of frosty air and hear the sounds of the penguins' cages opening outside.
Sweet salty krill to stretch my flippers. I can't tell you how good it feels to be free of the cage. The irony, though, I'm finally free, and the first place I have to go is back down into the mine. But where Clementine goes, I must follow. Your friend, Red Rosa, helped me get the prisoners out of the camp. She said she would meet us inside the mine. We should hurry. This mine is actually cursed, you know. We call it the Frigid Maw. It contains many valuable gems, but for us, most of them are forbidden. Our elders say that Ervile Station was not founded by those who sought to plunder the mine, but by those who sought to protect it.
Thank the stars you have arrived. The prisoners in the town may be free, but we have new problems. Rasputin is here! He is in the mine! Ivan saw Rasputin down the passage and went completely mad. I told him to wait, but he charged in. Poor Clementine could hardly keep up.
I knew that Orsky was trouble. Now he endangers Clementine with his madness. Please, Wizard, we must go after them.
Go on. They were headed toward the mine lift. If you hurry, you can catch up. I will come behind you shortly.
This is the passage to the mine lift. Rasputin's pit fiends will be blocking the way. I hope you can handle them. I'll do what I can.
Looks like we got even more penguins who managed to escape from their cages. Why they rushed back into the mall? I have no idea.
Penguins? I only see one penguin. In fact, this other one looks a bit like the master, don't you think?
Nah, I don't see any resemblance. Besides, he said to let the Orsky through, no one else. We'll have to whip these ones into shape.
Maybe we let the master deal with these troublemakers? Yes, I think he might enjoy that. We should get back to our other duties, at any rate.
Ivan the Great always gets his man, even when man is slimy and skinny. Now, Rasputin, you too will feel force of Ivan's fist.
You truly are an imposing figure, Ivan. I like that. But I think I have a better use for your strength. Let me show you. Ivan is feeling sleepy. Very sleepy, very friendly, very agreeable. Yes, Ivan will do what Rasputin says.
Ivan is feeling a little tired. Yes. Ivan will do what Rasputin says.
Ivan? Hello? Are you feeling alright? Come on now, snap out of it.
Shut up, little penguin. Ivan is feeling fine.
Yes, Ivan. Very good. Now pull the lever and take us down.
Yes, master. Ivan will pull lever and take us down.
I knew it! Your Orsky friend betrayed us! Now they've taken Clem to the bottom of the frigid maw! We'll have to go the long way. Let's go!
There you are! What happened?
They got away, that's what happened. Down to the bottom of the maw. I don't get it. Why did Clementine go with the Orsky in the first place?
She said she needed Ivan's help to steal something from Rasputin. But what does it matter now? You must go after them!
This passage will take us deeper into the frigid maw. It goes past the pebble trough. It's a cave where we have this silly old tradition. To court a woman in Urville, young men are supposed to collect a betrothal pebble from the trough and give it to their sweetheart. Clementine's been expecting me to present her with one, and if times were better, I would. But right now, I just want to make sure she's safe.
Don't worry, she will be fine. If anyone can save her, this wizard can. You go on. I will wait outside the mine. Good luck, mes amis.
Zotalor, what is my father doing down here? Probably some crazy new prediction. Come on, it's dangerous. We have to tell him to leave.
I'm sorry. I had no choice but to come. I know my recent predictions have been flawed. I just couldn't ignore this one. My son, I know how fond you are of Clementine, but I have foreseen that you are in great danger of losing her.
You don't need psychic abilities to see that. Rasputin has her. That's why we need to hurry. We don't have time for this nonsense right now.
No, son. Rasputin is not the risk. You are at risk of losing Clementine's heart. She's been waiting for you to court her for years. If you do not collect a betrothal pebble right now from the pebble trough, I have foreseen that you will never have the chance again. You will spend the rest of your life alone and unhappy. I can't allow that. I'm not leaving until you get her a betrothal pebble.
Fine, if that's what it takes to get rid of you, so be it. The wizard and I will get a betrothal pebble, but for the record, this is crazy. But what is this? The pebble trough is a sacred place for the village. These aberrations are defiling it. We must purge them immediately. I suspect Rasputin put those things in here. The rat! He wants to destroy our traditions. Not today. Clem and I will be proof. I could not have done this without you. I would be honored if you would collect Clementine's betrothal pebble from the pebble trough. Merci beaucoup. Now, if my father speaks truly, I will live happily ever after. Let's go tell him the exciting news.
So you have your pebble then? Good. I appreciate you humoring your crazy old father, Cesar. I know Clementine will be happy, too.
No, father, it is I who should be appreciating you. It was very considerate of you to come down. Thank you.
To be honest, that was not my only reason for coming. I wanted to speak to the wizard as well. I have a new prediction to share. There is something very sacred deep inside this mine. Our people have always known this. Rasputin seeks to steal it, and you must stop him.
It's the Borealis gemstones, isn't it? Don't worry, we'll stop him. Come on, wizard. I'll explain about the Borealis gems on the way. There. That is a Borealis gemstone, Ervil's greatest secret. As far as we know, this is the only place in the spiral where you can find them. There are other precious gems here, but the Borealis gems are magical. We never understood their powers, only that they were sacred. We did not touch them until Rasputin forced us to start mining them. My father predicted that he would pay for it. I hope that proves true. This is where we'll start seeing the miners. Pit boss Minak uses a charm Rasputin gave him to keep the miners glamored while they work. It's similar to the magic Rasputin used on the Oski. Not quite as perfect, but the miners are almost entirely under Minak's control. Ah, there is Lambert. Like Clementine, he was immune to the pit boss's charm, though he's not looking too good now. Let's talk to him.
Mind the Borealis. The master needs more gemstones. Not time for idle talk. Please, leave me to my work. I am a miner and I must mine.
I cannot in good conscience leave my fellow prisoners like this. We need to free them before we confront Rasputin. We'll have to face down pit boss Minak and get the overseer's charm. Won't be easy, but it's the right thing to do. Come on, it's this way.
It's not fair. How did we even get stationed down here? These pit fiends have no respect. They never let us do anything.
And you're complaining about this? Be careful what you wish for, comrade. Uh-oh. You see? I think we've got trouble. This is your fault.
That wasn't so bad. Perhaps we gave the Gulag guards more credit than they deserve. I suspect the pit fiends will not be so easy.
So you beat the Gulag guards. Good. They finally did their job making a buffer. We heard the scuffle, you see, and we prepared.
Yeah, they was just a buffer, you see. Yeah, what he said.
Gulag guards for one thing, the pit fiends another, but the next is pit boss Minak. I will not lie to you, he makes me nervous.
For many years, my tribesmen and I wandered the tundra, until Rasputin recruited us to run this mine. It gave us purpose where we had none. I know who you are. I remember you from the Bastille. You seem determined to undermine our efforts. I will not allow that to happen.
Never seen anyone stand up to Pit Boss Minac and not get squished. You are even more formidable than I imagined. Now we have the Overseer's charm. We must simply take it back out into the mine and use it to free the miners. Let's not forget Lambert, too.
Thank the stars you came. I'll never go underground again as long as I live.
I was exhausted, but I couldn't stop. You saved my life. Oh dear, that was just miserable. Merci beaucoup, my friend.
Ah, I feel better now. Thank you. I'm getting out of here.
I was exhausted, but I couldn't stop. You saved my life.
Oh, wow! That feels better. I'm so sick of mining. I hope I never see a gemstone again. Does this mean I'm free?
Yes, mon ami, you are free. The town has been liberated. You should go up and look for my father.
Thank you, Cesar. And you, stranger. You should know, however, that there was a massive Borealis gem unearthed on this shift. The other miners were calling it the Borealis Majoris. I believe this may be what Rasputin was looking for all along. Even now, he has come for the Borealis Majoris. I fear what he intends to do with it. If it is within your power, I suggest you stop him.
Borealis Majoris, eh? That's why he needed Ivan's strength. Don't worry, Lambert. I've seen this wizard's magic. Rasputin will be stopped. This is the very bottom of the frigid maw. Looks like Rasputin has docked a ship to load the Borealis Majoris. Hurry, we must stop them.
Oh, look, Ivan. Your friends have arrived. It's a shame they didn't get to witness your feat of strength and my moment of triumph. You've served me well, strong man. I hate to leave you, but I have everything I need, and I prefer not to deal with this nuisance. They're your friends, so they're your responsibility. I'll leave this situation in your more than capable hands to clean up. Crush them!
Yes, Master. As you say, Ivan will crush Wizard.
Then I will most humbly take my leave. Goodbye now, Wizard. For both our sakes, I hope this will be my final farewell.
What has happened? Ivan dreamed that Rasputin was his master and it wasn't dream, was it? Oh no. What has Ivan done? Ivan ruined everything, just like before. Penguins of Urville Station are right. Ivan is monster. He deserves to be called Ivan the Terrible.
Indeed, you should be ashamed. It was your anger that led you to this. You are scarcely better than Rasputin himself.
That's not true. He's no monster. Ivan, don't listen to him. Before Rasputin glamoured you, you were protecting me. You were a hero. This is neither the time nor the place for this talk, though. Let's return to the town. We can take the mine lift back up.
I am sorry, Ivan. It seems I was too quick to judge you. It is obvious that your intentions were good. Rasputin is the bad guy here.
Thank you. That makes Ivan feel a little bit better. Little bit. Ivan's head is still spinning. He will go back to Baba Yaga's house to rest.
I am glad at least someone accepts my apology. My words have once again offended Clementine. Why do I always say the wrong thing?
Never fear, my son. You will learn to use your words more wisely. I have foreseen it. What's important now is that you give her the pebble.
I wanted to, but she told me not to come near her until she cools down. I don't know. Maybe I waited too long.
Nonsense! The wizard can present her with the pebble on your behalf. In the old days, that was the proper way. Oh, talk to her, wizard.
I hope Ivan feels better. I can't believe Cesar was so rude. I once thought he was sweet. Wait, what? He's giving me a betrothal pebble? He thought of that, even while you were fighting your way down through the frigid maw to rescue me? I guess maybe he's not so bad after all. Very well. Tell him I accept his betrothal pebble. He can even come talk to me in a little while, if he likes.
She accepted it? She'll speak to me again? Oh, this is fabulous news, wizard. Fabulous indeed! You've done so much for the village, and for me and Clementine. There's no way I can adequately thank you.
Perhaps just saying goodbye would be thanks enough. The wizard has a great many matters to attend to. I have foreseen it. Tracking down Rasputin is chief among them. We still don't know why he wanted the Borealis gemstones. It's a question even I cannot answer. Go! And do not worry about the fate of Ervil. A few Gulag guards and watch lions remain, but we will defeat them. I have foreseen it.
I bid you a fond au revoir. I suppose you will join Ivan at this Baba Yaga character's house. Good luck in all your future endeavors.
Did you get stuck in a snowdrift, or are you just slow? The Oski told us everything. He certainly had enough time. As if we didn't have enough to worry about, now we've got some madman mining Borealis gemstones. Those gems are supposed to be a secret. Mallory and I reread every tome here, but we still can't decipher the Auroracle's riddles. Useless Wisp gave us more questions than answers. It's madness! Loath as I am to admit it, I need to consult the Arcanum. Wizard, you'll accompany me. Ivan and Mallory can stay here.
No fair! I never get to go anywhere, and you're taking the wizard to the Arcanum. I thought only advanced scholars were allowed there.
It's not your concern, girl. You can't come. The Oski's sick and needs your help. Besides, I need you to look after the house. Wizard, let's go. Use the snow globe to get to Walrusburg. Then I'll open the world door to the Arcanum. Well, what are you waiting for? Welcome to the Arcanum, Wizard. One of the most well-kept secrets of all time, known only to an extremely select group of spellcasters. Here, the most accomplished scholars in the Spiral gather in the quest for knowledge and in the interest of protecting the Spiral. It exists in a place of its own, between worlds of the Spiral, enabling us to guard against threats both from within and without. All the books and scrolls accumulated in all the libraries are replicated in our repository and can be shared where we deem it appropriate. Now, I brought you because I think you're worthy. Don't go and prove me wrong. What you see here, what you hear here, it stays here. And for the Spiral's sake, don't touch anything. Just let me do the talking. Let's just say they may not be happy with old Baba Yaga.
Well, if it isn't Baba Yaga, so kind of you to grace us with a visit. How long has it been? I had forgotten we even had a myth scholar.
Don't take that tone with me, Fitzhume. I've had other priorities. Until now, there's been a peculiar confluence of events in Polaris.
Oh, really? Let me guess. Ancient beings falling ill, strange people and creatures of shadow appearing, and signs of the end of the Spiral?
Yes, that's it. In a nutshell. How did you know? Wait a minute. Have you been spying on me?
Pshaw! As if we have time for that. Don't be absurd. Polaris isn't unique. We've heard the same rumors from other worlds too. From what I gather, we've made little progress, but of course no one bothers to tell me anything. Speak to Ione in the Hall of Divination.
Baba Yaga, you've been gone a rather long time. I resent you, I think. Being unable to reach you in these dark times has been frustrating. You recall my concerns about shadow magic? Well, unsurprisingly, I was right. In fact, it's worse. Started as a trickle, but now it's a flood. We have much to discuss, but first, who is this with you? I'm sure I've told you before. New people make me nervous, especially young ones.
Young, but an experienced wizard nonetheless, invited here as my guest. I believe this one could be a valuable ally to the Arcanum.
Humph. I'm skeptical, a little irritated even, but all right. Wizard, we don't allow tourists here. You will be an initiate, for now. You must begin by going to the repository to study the Arcanum Creed. That will give Baba Yaga and myself time to catch up.
The repository reeks of musty old scrolls and dry binding glue. The Arcanum Creed is engraved in massive glyphs on the wall. To translate each of the glyphs, you'll need to consult the ancient tomes set out on this level. Within the tome, you find a translation for the first glyph. In the order, a spiral. Within the tome, you find a translation for the second glyph. In the spiral, a magic. Within the tome, you find a translation for the third glyph. In the magic, an eternity. Within the tome, you find a translation for the fourth glyph. In the eternity, a truth. Together, the glyphs read, in the order, a spiral. In the spiral, a magic. In the magic, an eternity. In the eternity, a truth. After reading the creed, you feel a strong sense of belonging, as if you were meant to be here.
So you managed to figure out the creed. I feel surprise, but not disappointment. Perhaps Baba Yaga's assessment was not entirely wrong. She told me of the troubles in Polaris and your involvement. All this makes me feel a little queasy, but I admit it's good you're here.
Ahem. Much as I hate to interrupt this sentimental moment, there are grave matters at stake. Venkman sent word. She's found the target.
Velma von Venkman is our shadow scholar. She's tracked down the villains behind the surge in shadow magic, but she can't confront them alone.
The wizard is familiar with shadow magic. Perhaps this is a good way to further test our newest initiate and give us more time to chat.
Indeed, your familiarity with shadow magic makes me feel curious, wizard, but I will not pry. Instead, we will put your talents to use. Take the world door to Avalon and join Velma von Venkman in Caliburn. I feel at least slightly hopeful you two could put an end to this scourge.
The Arcanum sent you? I guess you're my backup. I could have handled this myself. I don't know when the other scholars will start trusting me. I'm glad to have the company, though. I don't know how much Ione told you, but I've been investigating the surge in shadow magic. You ever heard of a sorceress named Morganth? Yeah, I thought so. She nearly destroyed the spiral meddling in shadow magic. She's not the problem anymore, but the surge is related. I think some of her acolytes, these Arachna, have been continuing her work. I tracked them to this place they've been using as a hideout. Now, all that's left is to go in and confront them. Got it? Good. Follow me.
You're exposed! I knew Avalon was a poor place to hide. Let us not go down gently, though. We fight to the end! Why must you do this? Our queen is gone, and we seek only to live out our days in peace.
Your queen is gone, but her legacy persists. Shadow magic still corrupts the spiral. You expect us to believe you're not responsible?
Of course, shadow magic continues to spread. Grandfather Spider is free, along with his children. The spiral is doomed. But we are spurned and know little. Why ask us, when the one who released Grandfather Spider from his prison stands at your side? Of course, your wizard friend would have known Grandfather Spider better by another name. He called himself Old Cub.
Hold on. What are you saying? You mean the wizard? Wizard? Could we maybe, have a word outside? Well, I guess there are no coincidences. So you're the one who defeated the Shadow Queen? Wow, color me impressed. And it's true about Grandfather Spider? Darkmoor has some scary bedtime stories, but the ones about Grandfather Spider were the worst. I thought all that stuff about Raven and Spider was a myth, but now I find out he's real? It does explain the surge in shadow magic, though. Alright, this is bad, that's true, but it's not the end of the spiral. Not yet, at least, right? And of course, this doesn't look good for you. Ugh, I should be the one to go tell Ione. I'll go now. Maybe she'll calm down before you return.
I feel conflicted. I want to dislike you now more than ever. But if it's true you defeated Morganth, I have to give you some credit for that. Furthermore, there's no time for me to rebuke you. The revelation that Grandfather Spider has escaped his prison changes everything. There can be no doubt that Spider's return is a threat to the Spiral. We must work together and move quickly to find out what web he weaves. I'm pleased to say Baba Yaga has agreed to resume her duties here at the Arcanum. Go speak with her in the Hall of Conjuration.
I knew you were trouble the first time I laid eyes on you. I just didn't realize how much trouble. Why didn't you tell me you were the one who defeated Morganth? I don't know if that's a sign of modesty or if it's just plain suspicious. Don't bother answering. What matters now is you help us clean up this mess. And since I'm stuck here, that means you get to do the footwork. Now that we've confirmed Grandfather Spider's return, it seems clear to me that this Rasputin character is one of Spider's children. The question is, which one of Spider's children is he? That might help us figure out what terrible plans he has for Polaris. Xander, the Arcanum Life Scholar, has been studying ancient texts about Spider's children. I want you to go find out what he's learned. Don't let Xander fool you. He doesn't talk, but he has a great deal to say. Come back when you've got something more on Rasputin.
Patience, Initiate, patience. Questions are only the seeds of answers, and answers need room to grow before they can be harvested. You wish to know about Grandfather Spider's children, do you? They're a dark brood, to be sure, born out of pure misery during Spider's captivity. Each of them has a true name and form. We're talking about a dark, shadowy nature that they'll probably try to disguise. Disguised or not, the children are driven by Spider's vengeful ambitions. The Spiral stands for all they hate. They will try to destroy it. That's the big picture, but you want to know about one child in particular? Talk to our balanced scholar, Jackie Whisperwind. She'll help you.
Oh, hi! You're the one from Ravenwood, right? I've always wanted to visit there. I hear there's a street called Unicorn Way. I love unicorns. And Pegasi? Have you ever ridden a Pegasus? They're so fast. That's good if you're in a hurry. I'm always in a hurry. And I forget what I'm supposed to be doing. Oh yeah! I'm supposed to be helping you learn about Grandfather Spider's children. I found something! There's a bunch of cave paintings in Zafaria. The ancient Zafarians somehow recorded information about Spider's children. How did they know, right? Amazing. And I wonder how they drew the paintings. Is it really paint or is it chalk? It looks like ink, but... Oops, I'm getting distracted. Zafaria, look for an archaeologist named Airedale Guthrie. Tell him Jackie will share her secret if he helps you.
I say, you look more learned than some of these other wizards I see running around here. I'm Airedale Guthrie, and it's a pleasure to meet you. Oh, you're interested in the early Safarian mythos too? Fascinating material, isn't it? I'm doing research for the Royal Museum. I might be willing to share my insights. No, wait. You're a friend of Jackie's. Oh, of course then. The cave paintings are just in here. I was about to go in and study the paintings, but one has come to life and it's quite hostile. If you'll deal with it, well, we have a deal. Show, wizard. Come closer now. These cave paintings are sure to be less hostile and more informative. Fascinating. As I suspected, these paintings reveal just how superstitious the ancient Safarians were. Not only did they believe an old evil spider was imprisoned underground, they thought his children would someday rise and destroy the spiral. Here we have the Scorpion, a master alchemist and ruthless warlord, prophesied to rise from the desert sands and steal the sun. This is the Bat, a brilliant shape-shifting vampire, a master of illusion and subterfuge, and with a heart as black as night. And last, the rat, eldest of Spider's children, a mad creature of corrupting influence. He steals into men's minds and makes them his puppets. Can you imagine? They actually believed in this hogwash. What? Was it something I said? That's all you needed. All right. Give Jackie my regards.
Oh, hey! Welcome back! How was Wallaroo? Wait, no, you were going to Zafaria. That's right! Yes, did Airedale help you? Oh, good. I'll have to send old Airedale a thank you note tomorrow. Or maybe next week. Right now, I have to find this book about spiral astrobiology. Oh, the cave paintings! Yes! You learned about Spider's children? That's great! You should go tell Baba Yaga right away. Now, where was I?
I hear you had to work with Jackie. Sometimes hard to follow, isn't she? But sometimes there's wisdom in her madness. So you discovered Rasputin's true nature. The rat, eh? A puppet master? That sounds fitting. But what is the rat's plan in Polaris? I believe it's the Borealis gemstones that are the key. Why was he mining them? We know they're magic, but what kind of magic? I gave a small Borealis gem to our fire scholar, Ignis Ferric. Go to the Hall of Pyromancy and see if Ignis has been able to glean anything from it.
The new initiate! Warms my heart to see a fresh face. The other scholars can be gruff at times, as you may have noted. I've been examining the Borealis gemstone Baba Yaga gave me. It's a wonderful little rock, very rare and very magical. Unfortunately, it's too small for me to really determine its properties. Luckily, though, legends speak of a similar gemstone from Mirage. It's called the Desert Star, once the crown jewel to the first Sand Sultans, but lost long ago. I think we might learn a great deal from it. Kisma, our death scholar, is from Mirage. She has been researching the Desert Star's current location. She can help you recover it.
It is a privilege to meet you, Initiate. I am Kisma Shaza, Amira of Paraj and Liwan of the Silent Sabers. You may simply call me Kisma. I have heard whispers of your accomplishments, and I salute your magical prowess. I am honored to help you recover the Desert Star. The gemstone is from a bygone age when Mirage was united in peace and purpose. Today, it is ruled by petty warlords who squabble over empty sands. It seems the Desert Star was taken from Mirage many centuries ago by ancient Celestian researchers who promised to return it but never followed through. It was left inside an ancient research lab in Celestia's District of the Stars, where it remains to this day, deep beneath the risen waters. If you go there, I believe you will find the Desert Star. You may then take it to Ignis for study. Stay strong, Initiate. I hope our paths cross again.
The research lab is quiet and still, as if it has remained undisturbed for centuries.
Stay back! You'll not have the Desert Star. I may never complete my research now, but I will never give up the gemstone either! feel relieved. All these years I've stayed here. Maybe I should get out a little more. Yes, that sounds nice.
The desert star is cool to the touch, but it radiates comforting warmth. Despite its size, the gemstone fits easily in your backpack.
Ah, the Desert Star! I'm glad you were able to find it. Kisma will be glad too. Isn't it great when we work together to everyone's benefit? Look at this thing though. Strongest gemstone I've ever seen. Unbreakable. But it's also clear it was fractured from a larger piece. Yes, I'd say it's definitely first world material. Probably broken by the Titans themselves. Seems most of the shards are in Polaris, though. Go tell Baba Yaga what we've discovered. Meantime, I promised to give the Desert Star to Kisma so she might see it restored to Mirage.
The Borealis gemstones are shards of a larger crystal from the first world? That explains their value, but not Rasputin's purpose. There's something we're missing. I wonder if the Auroracle's riddle holds the clues to this mystery. She said land and sky would be sundered. Bartleby said something similar, yes? It's about Polaris, but what exactly does it mean? Our ice scholar, Tarek Hadfield, comes from Polaris. He's been trying to solve the riddle. Go see Tarek in the Hall of Thaumaturgy and work with him to get to the bottom of all this. Time is fleeting.
Finally got around to coming to see old Tarek, eh? That's fine. I don't take offense. I've got a thick hide, don't you know? You're the one who spoke with the Oracle, aren't you? Amazing, isn't she? Went to see her myself once. It'd been a long time since those days. Her words inspired me to leave my people, to leave Polaris. That's what led me here. That's a story for another day, though, don't you know? I've been looking into this land and sky business. Turns out the idea came from mammoth tusk inscriptions made by Polaris's first inhabitants. I've traced the tusks to 3 caves back in Polaris. I'll mark them on your map. Get the tusks, and I'll translate them, okay? All right, then.